the snow has departed and we're out and about again. We're here at the Ouse Washes. At least meteorologically we're into springtime now. And we're going to check out 2 or 3 of the around about 10 hides that are here, all in a row along the bank. Quite a pleasant day today, no wind. It's quite mild and the birds are singing. And this is the boardwalk that leads to the Welches Dam hide. All the hides look out over the Ouse Washes, and this is behind the Welches Dam hide, which overlooks quite a large area of reed bed. Perfect habitat for bitterns and bearded tits, but none of those today. Looking out over the reed bed into the far fields there, we have whooper swans. There's only around about 3 on view at the moment. Okay, this is the Welches Dam hide. Let's see what we can see from here. There's a lot of water out there at the moment. At certain times of year, this is actually pasture land. You can see cattle grazing. You can see that on previous films, or some of them. Okay, to the wildlife, looking at the edge of the water there, we've got what looks like a meadow pipit. There's 3 or 4 of them actually just flown in. According to the sightings board in the visitor centre, water pipits have been seen here, but I'm pretty sure these are meadow pipits. Plumage has a nice warm amber shade to it, and water pipits tend to be a little bit more greyer looking and have darker legs. This has got fairly light pinkish yellow legs, so pretty certain they are meadow pipits. Water pipits are a lot rarer, and if you see pipits like this, they're more likely to be meadow pipits. But really nice views of this cracking little bird preening in the early spring sunshine. Meadow pipits are the commonest pipits we get in the UK, but they do have an amber status with the RSPB. Really is very pleasant at the moment. Pale early spring sunshine glinting off the surface of the washes there. Lots of whooper swan activity out there at the moment. They're flying around and swimming on the calm surface of the washes there. Officially you can see whooper swans in the UK between October and March, so pretty soon they'll be off on a much longer journey than just from the washes to the surrounding fields as they fly back to their breeding grounds. There's quite an aerial display going on today. As well as the swans, we've got this huge military jet just going over. There are 1 or 2 Air Force bases quite close by. Okay, back to the wildlife. There are a few gulls to be seen, mainly black-headed gulls. We've got this one here with hardly any black on the head yet, and this one that has its full black head, ready for the breeding season. Perhaps the previous one was a juvenile. It's difficult to tell because they're in partial silhouette. A few ducks on view there. We've got teal and mallard. I can hear widgeon, but they're hidden behind a set of trees at the moment. But here's the unmistakable silhouette of tufted duck. Really, it's a stunning view across the washes. If you come here on a clear winter's day before sunrise, it really is a stunning view as the sun rises over the washes. Okay, we're going to check out some of the other hides further down the bank. As I said earlier, there's about 9 or 10 here. Looking out over the fields again, we've got more whooper swans. I'm not sure what they're feeding on. They do eat grain, so maybe they're feeding on seed that's been sown. Just passing the Welches Dam pumping station again. It's named after a dam that used to be here in the 1600s, which is no longer around, and it pumps water from the old Bedford River and the Cranbrook drain. Okay, this is the next hide we're going to check out, see what we can see from here. Really is beautiful light today. It's changing all the time, and there's a few rain clouds starting to bubble up now. Clearer views of widgeon from here. Coot, of course. See what I mean about the light? It's silver light. It's almost monochrome. Now we have a reed bunting, and just on the shoreline, a pied wagtail. Striking black and white plumage there. A pair of teal just swim by. And another bird on the shoreline there, a magpie. And a great crested grebe has just popped up, now resplendent in those impressive head feathers. Okay, we're going to check out one more hide before we head home today. I think this is the grouse hide. Just looking through the hide windows there, just outside the hide actually, much better, clearer views of widgeon. These are males, and from a distance the back feathers just look grey, but on closer inspection you can see the grey is made up of lots of very thin bars of grey and white. Beautiful, intricate plumage. And there we have a solitary male pochard. Well, it's been a very pleasant morning here at the Ouse Washes, but it's time to head home. We were just driving home from the Ouse Washes and just pulled over because we've got quite a large flock of hoopers feeding in the crop fields there, fattening themselves up, readying themselves for that long journey back to their breeding grounds. I'll leave you with that. I'll see you next time.